fun fishing here, and I got a guest with me today. We got Real Redneckin, Aaron, with Real Redneckin.
What's up?
And he is going to be on YouTube here shortly.
Haven't made my first video yet. I'm going to soon. So
yeah, like, comment, subscribe, go to his channel, do the thing. So today we're going to be talking about our favorite places to go fishing and our fishing spots, basically.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm going to start just taking the obvious one, Wallowa Lake, Oregon. So, I went there probably a month ago. Oh, it's been this summer, and I caught upwards of 30 fish, trout, just rainbow trout. They weren't anything special, like little fun fish to catch. But yeah, I don't really go trophy fishing that much, and don't really go any other fishing but trout fishing. That's basically all I'm restricted to at the moment. And
yeah.
But that's basically all we have in the city. We have a couple bass ponds, but we haven't been able to catch any.
City.
We're in Boise, Idaho.
Oh, yeah, no. Believe me, there's a lot of country out here. We just live closer to the city, but even for a city, it's not very big at all.
No.
Anyways, so another place that we've actually gone together. We've been to Wallowa Lake together, but then we also went to this place called Warm Lake. It's in Idaho. Also, we went there. The fishing when we went wasn't that great necessarily, but that's because we didn't know what to use really. We weren't really knew what we were expecting, but then we learned what we needed to do, and you can catch nice trout, especially after they planted and stuff. And it's just a real good place to camp out, even if you don't fish. But that's like ridiculous. Going camping and not fishing is ridiculous to me.
We broke the redneck creed, and we didn't camp though. We were in a cabin,
but it was a cool cabin, I would say.
Yeah. I think the best place I've ever gone fishing, like in general, was in Washington with my cousins. We went over to not Stevens Pass. There's a lake near Stevens Pass somewhere. It's over there. It's in the mountains. And I went fishing there, and we caught so many bass. We got like more than I can count, me and my cousins. It was when I was probably 5. It was before I moved back to Idaho from Alaska. And but yeah, I had a great time. We caught so many bass, varying from like this big, like 6 inches, all the way up to 12 inches that are just fat. My cousin got an 8-pounder up there. It was just enormous. So yeah, I think that's basically all about that place. I don't really know exactly what it's called, but if you guys live over there, just leave it in the comments.
We went to Brown, Idaho a while ago too, and I really like that place. It kind of depends. There's a lot of different variety of fish there also, so you can use a bunch of different lures or crankbait or anything and you can at least get close to catching something. We were there for a man camp with my church actually, and this one of our older members named Mike caught a huge bass. Remember that?
Yeah, it was probably a good 5-pound, 6-pound bass.
Pretty good. It was pretty good sized bass. Yeah. And then also you can go catfishing there definitely, especially because it's a dam, and if you go out towards where the dam actually is set up, if you go like 200 feet off the dam, you can get a bunch of good fish out there.
Yeah, his what do you call it? One of the guys in his group, I think it was JP. No, not JP. What's his name? He was going out like every night.
That was JP.
Yeah, JP. But he went out like every night, and I don't think he caught anything while we were there, but he's caught catfish there before.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's basically just an excuse to go down on the dock and drink beer for 4 hours. No
basically.
But I mean, what's wrong with that? Not much. So another place that you can go fishing fairly close is well, it's not even close at all. I'm thinking about close to where I lived in Alaska. When I lived in Alaska, we lived in Fairbanks, which is interior Alaska. It's pretty secluded, but there's a lot of lakes and streams and rivers. The Chena River ran straight through town, and you could catch a bunch of salmon in there. But if you went about, 81 miles up the road, that's not a very far fishing trip for us because, well, we live basically in the city, kind of. Like, I mean, there's houses everywhere.
It's like the edge of the suburbs kind of thing.
Yeah, so there's not a lot of fishing locations. So if it's within an hour away, that's good fishing.
Yeah.
So if we drove fast, we could get there.
We didn't literally get into the deep woods in like an hour drive from where we live because we live in Idaho.
Yeah.
So
you could yeah. But when I was living in Alaska, we lived about 81 miles from this pond, and it was called 81 Mile Pond. Like the name of the pond was called 81 Mile Pond, and it was no bigger than a football field. Like it was small, but we would throw our 12-foot